Seychelles, people. It's not just a place, it's a postcard come to life. Imagine beaches so perfect they look photoshopped, water so clear you can see your own reflection. Don't worry, the fish are used to it. Now I know what you're thinking, Trevor, that sounds expensive, and yeah, paradise doesn't come cheap, but trust me, there are ways to do Seychelles without needing a sugar mama. Or daddy, no judgment. First things first, forget everything you know about city life. Here, rush hour means a tortoise crossing the road. Seriously, and the biggest decision you'll make all day is which beach to grace with your presence. But hey, don't let the chill vibes fool you. Seychelles is an adventure waiting to happen. Snorkeling with giant tortoises? Check. Hiking through lush rainforests? Check. Trying to pronounce the names of the local fruits? Double check. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive headfirst into the Seychelles experience. Just try not to get any sand in your, well, you know. Okay, adventurers, let's talk transport. First up, the good news. Seychelles is made up of over 100 islands. The even better news, you don't need a yacht to see them. Ferries are your trusty steeds in this archipelago. They're cheap, cheerful, and a great way to soak up the scenery. Just don't expect luxury liner vibes. Think more charmingly rustic with a side of seagull symphony. For landlubbers, buses are the way to go. They're a bit like the lottery. You never know when one might show up, but hey, the suspense is half the fun, right? Okay, maybe not, but it builds character. If you're feeling fancy or just impatient, taxis are an option. Just be prepared to haggle like your life depends on it. Pro tip, agree on the price before you get in, unless you want to end up with a fare bigger than your luggage allowance. And for the truly adventurous, there's always car rental. But be warned, Seychelles roads are not for the faint of heart. Think hairpin turns, steep hills, and the occasional chicken crossing. Basically, it's Mario Kart in real life. Let's be real, folks. No vacation is complete without a little or a lot of good food. And Seychelles? This place is a foodie's paradise, especially if your idea of paradise involves a whole lot of fresh seafood. We're talking fish so fresh, it practically jumps onto your plate. Grilled, curried, served with a side of ocean views. You haven't lived until you've tasted the catch of the day in Seychelles. But it's not all about the fish, folks. Although, let's be honest, it mostly is. You've also got tropical fruits bursting with flavor. Mangoes, papayas, passion fruit, they're like sunshine in edible form. And then there are the fruits with names you can't pronounce, let alone imagine. Just point, smile, and hope for the best. Now, for my budget-conscious travelers, here's a hot tip: hit up the local markets. Not only will you find the freshest produce, but you'll also get a crash course in Seychelles culture. Plus, haggling over mangoes is way more fun than fighting for the last beach umbrella. Alright, fashionistas, let's talk wardrobe. Packing for Seychelles is a breeze, literally. The weather here is about as predictable as a toddler on a sugar rush, warm, sunny, and with a chance of sudden downpours. Think light, breathable fabrics, linen, cotton, maybe even a little silk if you're feeling fancy. And don't forget your swimsuit, you'll basically be living in it. But hold on before you pack those Speedos, please don't. Remember, Seychelles is a melting pot of cultures, so keep it respectful, people. Now about those sudden downpours I mentioned, they're like uninvited guests at a party. They show up unannounced and leave you scrambling for cover. So pack a light raincoat or umbrella. Trust me, you'll thank me later. And last but not least, shoes. Leave those stilettos at home, ladies. And gentlemen, if you were planning on packing stilettos, we need to have a different conversation. Flip-flops, sandals, or even bare feet are the way to go in this tropical paradise. So, you've made it to the end of my crash course on Seychelles. Congratulations, you're officially ready to conquer paradise. Just kidding. But seriously, here are a few key takeaways to make your trip smoother than a freshly paved road. A rare sight in Seychelles, trust me. First, pack light. Trust me on this one, you'll thank me when you're not lugging a heavy suitcase up those hills. Besides, who needs fancy clothes when you've got beaches like that? Next, embrace the island time. Things move a little slower in Seychelles. Relax, go with the flow, and learn to appreciate the art of doing absolutely nothing. Also, learn a few Creole phrases. Even a simple bonjour or merci will go a long way with the locals. Plus, it'll make you feel like a linguistic genius. And hey, don't be afraid to haggle. It's all part of the fun, people. Channel your inner negotiator and get those souvenirs for a steal. Most importantly, have fun. You're in Seychelles, for crying out loud. This is your chance to relax, unwind, and soak up all that paradise has to offer. So go forth, my fellow adventurers, and conquer those islands. And don't forget to send a postcard, or at least tag me in your Instagram pics.